Hank. Okay. Okay. Go. Change those settings. Oh, good. From what it seems. I don't know. Still new. But I probably just have to delete that other stuff. You can't even I know people don't play like music on their streams or whatever. Mm-hmm. The hell? Me adjusting this actually changed the freaking ratio of the. It's funny. Hey, it's kind of annoying. Setting this stuff up. Anyways. That looks terrible. You can't even lie. Damn. Should be long. You guys are seeing me fail. Not that anybody's gonna watch this. Slightly embarrassing. Don't know what I'm doing. Takes so much just to freaking adjust this. There. And it still doesn't look good. Go inside the borders. Go inside the borders. I've seen this previously, like a little while ago, but I don't think they've gone over it. And I don't even know if this content's like good. If you tell me if you like it or not, it's literally just going to be me setting the stream up or whatever. So, and that's not even setting the stream. This is me just setting everything up to shoot the videos that I do shoot, and then I'll probably take it into editing, and then I'll go ahead and edit it or whatever. But might as well keep it steady, keep it going or something. I don't know. Might do some like uh freaking Omegle stuff. Who the hell's posting comments on my shit? Comment for me? I'm good with like I'm good with live stuff. I'd rather be live. I'd talk to you. I don't care. I'll talk to you for whatever, man. Literally talking to myself right now. I don't care. I need to go to the gym. Tripping. You can even. Yeah. Since literally nobody's watching, I'm just gonna set my stuff up. Yep, we're doing that. And we're gonna move this along.
I was just stood up on a date and it was the most humiliating experience ever. Story time. Met this guy on a dating app, and he immediately asked me out on a date to a specific restaurant. He confirmed day of. I get to the restaurant and see that he's nowhere to be found. So I reach out, no response.
That's crazy. There's no way what she's about to say, like, it's like, it could be possible, right? But I don't. It take too much time. We'll get into it later, but it would just take way too much time for the restaurants to be like for if you're setting up on dates and stuff and all that nonsense stuff. I like this better though too. Like if actually we actually had like at least 10 people, we could actually talk about stuff. But while I'm doing the videos, it's gonna make it definitely gonna make it better in the long run. You're gonna be better at public speaking. I'm terrible at this, guys. Don't know what I'm doing. Brand new to this. I've only been trying it for 2 years. Not the live stream, just the videos. And then I got to work on the website a little bit as well. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. Ugh. At least you guys can't see all this shit I'm doing. Then I need to make like a calendar for when we actually schedule the stream, and then you guys actually know what my streams like when it's gonna be. That'd be I feel like that'd be slightly helpful for everybody, but who knows? I don't know. Can't just like show up freaking randomly. And they're gonna be like, oh, your voice is deeper than the when you actually make the videos. It's because I have like higher energy. You have higher energy. So whatever. Just talking to myself. Yeah. I need to make a folder. I don't know if this would be interesting content to anybody. Literally, I'm just building everything. But whatever. Pookie. Oopsies. I was messing around with stuff. I messed that up. Actually, really didn't because nobody's watching anyway. So whatever. But let me see. Let me see. So I wonder if I'm. Let's see. Hold on. I need to fix this. So it's probably gonna go black on me right here. It's gonna be hours though, right? I'm gonna be on here for a while. So, I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna copy. So there's the full one. Oh yeah, so even if I switch, this is me, I'm literally learning while I'm doing this. I'm switching in my stream, what's it called? You guys can see everything. What is this? Oh, 2 new comments in the post. I like how, it's just a quick note, like, I like how right here, people can't even, so I can see this being fake, but if it's real, which I can also see is a bit, that's so fucked. Like, you don't even know these days if something, because it's like so much misinformation and people are just doing stuff online, if something is real or fake or not. So imagine if you're like a big adversary, like wouldn't that be like your number one goal? So like with TikTok and China, like make misinformation as broad as possible so people don't even know when something is posted online whether it's real or fake or not. Like I feel if I was a adverse power, an enemy, then I would, that's like the tactic that I would be going, because then your quickest way of disseminating information is like faulty now. Whatever. Just side thoughts. So that's just crazy to me. Anyways, on to less serious stuff. Oh, I can't even like copy this stuff. The hell? That's annoying. Oh, duplicate? No, that's not right. We can't even on my hood. I don't know why that song's stuck in my head. Yeah, my shit's like bouncing around like crazy. I wonder. Oh, I'm assuming I can't stream to like different platforms at the same time, like to Twitch as well. Not with Streamlabs. I guess I would have to pay, but that's like a waste. What does this do? How do they? Oh, okay. Yeah, you still have to pay. Damn, dude, it's expensive as hell. Holy shit. So I'm looking at like the restream stuff, and that's 490 yearly. But Streamlabs is only freaking like 150. Unlock Facebook pages and groups. Don't you like? Wouldn't you normally just like have that? I don't know. This isn't bad. I mean, 190 multi-stream to 2 channels. Cross-platform chat's interesting though. I mean, that's essentially all I need. Multi-stream to 2 channels. For free. Yeah, I just want to stream to Twitch at the same time. I know you guys don't care, and I probably somebody gonna watch it. I'm gonna keep this up too. I'm gonna keep this up. What does it say? Good lord, this is so fake. Do you know how long you have to chat with women in dating apps? I mean, not if you like look good. You don't have to chat that long with women. I mean, if you, depending on like your attractiveness, it's like a scale from attractiveness to freaking like attractiveness to like the amount of effort that you have to put in. I mean, that just goes for literally everything. The beauty thing works. So it's for guys and girls, by the way. How do you want to say that? I'm not talking about what I just said. Of course I want to say that. Talking about like title. Stood up on a date. Yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out how to figure that out. But yeah, it can be weeks. Nah, bro, I don't think so. And they expect conversations about their day after work every day. Yeah, what is he? Where are you coming from? And about you and how you grew up, the amount of hours spent doing this for multiple women would be a full time job, of which the working hours would be until midnight most days, as that's when girls want to chat to a potential guy. You're talking about some dude that's probably like a 5 or 6, I would say, in attractiveness, and is like probably kind of corny with it. Of course, then yeah, they're gonna. I would say the majority of women have are talking to multiple dudes, keeping their options open type thing. Which I'd say if they're playing the game, they're playing the game, right? So, but I don't think that that is like that for I saw the stats, right? It was like the top 10% of dudes get the bottom 90% of girls, or was it top 20% of dudes or something like that? Either way, the fucking ratio is skewed as hell, as it should be, because that's just how it goes, right? That goes for everything. Like the top, you know, 1 to 5% of people for wealth have the majority of the money. Same thing, That's how it goes. But also it's always when I was randomly scrolling Facebook and totally saw like, no, you didn't. First of all, you're not going to see the exact same story. No, I feel like that's how the algorithms work, don't they? They see what you've already seen and what you're like tracking your location where you've been to, and then and they correlate that information to bring you the most relevant stuff so that you can stay on their platform, right? That's how that would work out. So I think he was like incorrect on multiple things, but it is the internet, so whatever. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Why is this so short? I feel like for me to actually stand up, I need to like adjust the camera. This thing is short as hell though. It needs to be at least 6 feet. There you go. A bit better. Yeah. You're not going to see the exact same story. So how about I'm gonna do this story and I'm gonna shoot it and then I'll edit it later. I need to have like a freaking what's it called? and you're absolutely going to personally reach out to verify. Secondly, if you did see it on a clickbait article on Facebook, it is also made up for ad revenue. And finally, when this happens to girls, they don't just say a random restaurant with a random guy. They post screenshots and full on call it the name. That one I could see, yeah, maybe, because then they like feel some type of way or whatever, and so then they're like out of spite. But maybe she's a little bit more mature too, as well. Like I'm not about to call some dude out. You know what I'm saying? Like blast the pictures, but I would say maybe it's better for the public if she did, in consideration of her specific situation. Anyways, that's just that comment. Yeah, that makes no sense as an ROI. Neither receipts. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. Everybody's saying it's fake. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. I don't mind traveling alone with this year. Most people feeling comfortable eating on his land. Yeah. Yeah, this guy, the mental gymnastics this lady goes through to wonder why her square-headed Quaker Oats looking ass can't get a date, bro. Couldn't get a date. Could be due to the nipple growing out of her neck cheek too. People are just insulting now. Why you gotta be so mean, man? Why are you just insulting, bro? Damn. Anyways, I need to do stuff. Do stuff and stuff. You can't even. Got the freaking song stuck in my head. On my mama, on my hood, I like fly, I like good. I used to say that like back in the day. Though. I'm getting old now, so. Focus the screenshots. Okay, put my damn hand down. This is interesting. There's like banners here, but I don't need them. Cool. Makes it a lot easier if nobody's watching anyways. I smell a new Hallmark movie plot. The restaurant intentionally starts sending multiple matches set up. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one, right? All of the singles are eating together. That's a good one. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's what she's saying is happening. Oh, I never spell the freaking restaurant thing right. Rest a U rot. Sorry, dude. Lie, lie, lie. Boom, set up. That's the first one. And I probably have like 3 different ones. Maybe stream for like an hour or so. I would say maybe 2 hours. Chat's popping off or whatever, but I doubt it. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. So I can still stream and do this. Nice. Catfish by restaurant. Okay. That's the audio. Is it good? I mean, do I care? I'm not gonna be able to like super switch anyways. So I think we're just gonna do a video, right? And then I'm gonna push it down to the comments and then talk about that as well with the comments, guys. So that seems fun and fair, whatever. All right. Fun and fair and whatever. Yeah. Okay, so apparently I've seen the full video, right? But this lady got set up on a date. I like overanalyzing the videos a little bit and then we'll push down to the comments. But let's just check it out.
I was just stood up on a date and it was the most humiliating experience ever. Story time, met this guy on a dating app and he immediately asked me out on a date to a specific restaurant. He confirmed day of, I get to the restaurant and see that he's nowhere to be found. So I reach out, no response. I check the app and notice that he unmatched me. At that point, I was a little confused and I was kind of pissed because I was already dressed and I got all the way there. And because I had put in so much effort, I thought I might as well just have a meal while I am in the building. And it wasn't until I got home when I was scrolling Facebook and I saw a very similar story from a girl at that same restaurant who also got stood up. She found out that there are restaurants now posing as people on dating apps just so you go to their business, and once you get stood up, they know that probably 9 times out of 10 that you're going to buy something from them.
So yeah, so in that case, right? Because she said she got dating app, right? She's on a dating app.
And it was the most humiliating experience ever. Story time, met
this
guy
guy.
on a dating app and he immediately asked me out on a date to a specific restaurant. He confirmed day of, I get to the restaurant and see that he's nowhere to be found. So I reached.
So what do you guys do then in that instant? So you get to the restaurant, you're like, hey, but you start texting because you're like looking around and you're like, okay, wait a second, I don't see anybody here. Or I see people here, obviously, right? But then I don't see the person that I'm supposed to be meeting that is supposed to be here right now. And we set the date. You're supposed to be here. And you're like texting them, you're like, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? And then like, even then, before that, let's rewind it a little bit. Are you even getting out of the car to go inside the restaurant without getting the text that you're here? Or do you go in, right? And then you wait there at the restaurant and then you're just like sitting there looking around. Of course, if you're doing that, then you're probably going to buy something because you spent all this time. You already but you probably didn't eat beforehand before going into the restaurant because you know you're about to eat. So of course you're gonna be hungry, and now you're pissed off and hungry because the person's not there, and then you're still pissed off even if they showed up late. But at least you're not in this situation where you're like completely ghosted. But do you even like I always say like majority of people would probably wait to be like, okay, I'm here to then get out of the car, right? So I don't know about that. It is kind of weird.
Reach out, no response. I checked the app and noticed that he unmatched me. At that point, I was a little confused and I was kind of pissed because I was already dressed and I got all the way there. And because I had put in so much effort, I thought I might as well just have a meal while I am in the building. And it wasn't until I got home when I was scrolling Facebook and I saw a very similar.
Yeah, so she just got really mad because I mean I would say typically maybe the girl would just leave the restaurant because now they're that bad memories attached to that place. That's what I would think, but I don't know. Maybe they've obviously tried this before, right? Since she said it was a restaurant posing as a dude to get people to go. So I'm they're just working numbers. You wouldn't have been in that vicinity anyway. So he just brought you here to look nice. And then now you're all depressed. And so you're going to eat. You're going to stuff your face because you're depressed.
From a girl at that same restaurant who also got stood up. She found out that there are restaurants now posing as people on dating apps. Just so you go to their business. And once you get stood up, they know that probably 9 times out of 10 that you're going to buy something from them.
Yeah. So how is that even like possible? So that means there's dudes or there's restaurants, but then there's dudes also that are competing with restaurants now. Is that how it's going now? Like what? That's absolutely crazy. So I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, everybody's gonna be saying like this is fake. I can see this as being fake, but if it's real, which I can also see a bit, that's so like what? That is, but it is kind of interesting, as they say too in the comment section, that people like, why didn't you say what the restaurant was? I know it's going to give the restaurant obviously some publicity, whether it be negative or positive or whatever. And people are like, oh, that's my favorite restaurant. But at least it'll let people know, even if it is completely fake, to like maybe watch out for it. Or they'll get flack, and then like I know I've seen it on Reddit before where they like bomb it with negative reviews or whatever. So maybe that'll happen as well. I don't know. It says, good lord, this is so fake. Do you know how long you have to chat with women in dating apps before they will agree to meet for a date? It can be weeks. And I was talking about that before, and I was saying like it could be weeks only if there's like an attractive scale, right? And like if you're super attractive, of course you're not gonna have to spit that much game. But if you aren't, you're gonna have to make up for that, right? So you're gonna have to put in the time and a lot of the effort and then try to win her over. Like one of those stories where it's like, I didn't really like him at first, but he won me over after all the time. I mean, he was like my last choice, but he's such a charming guy. And it's like one of those romantic movies where you don't even freaking, you're like, you're the one guy that's slightly attractive and you're doing all this weird, crazy romantic stuff. Unless you're super ugly, then it's just creepy stuff, right? Yeah, and then he's just saying, it's fake. The amount of hours spent for doing this for multiple women would be a full-time job. It's like, back to my first point. like even on the Tinder subreddit, they say like, rule number 1, just look good. That's it. Viral marketing. And then you can't even say that this is like super, super fake because maybe that's why she didn't do that in the first place, is because this isn't even like, she didn't say the restaurant's name. So how is it viral marketing anyways? That makes no sense. And that's why they said, that makes no sense as an ROI, because she hasn't viral marketed anything. Obviously makes no sense. I met this guy on a dating app. I would say if she don't say the restaurant name, but say like post the picture of the profile that you were talking to and then blast that so then other people know. And then other girls aren't wasting their time. Or dudes for that matter. You'd be targeting the gay guys as well. You just post the picture of the dude's profile and then everybody knows, and then you don't give the restaurant any publicity. That would probably be the best way to do that. Yeah, so it's like, so you're telling me someone at the restaurant either was instructed to, or was it was someone trying to fill the restaurant in their shift by setting dates with people? Oh, okay, I see. So like, if the person wasn't instructed to do it by the restaurant themselves, because then you're obviously going to blast the restaurant for doing that. You're like, oh, it's obviously the restaurant's fault. But if it was just somebody that was trying to get more tips from lonely, single, depressed women, and then they can come up with like a relatable story while you're serving them, that is pretty dang, that's kind of diabolical right there. That's insane. Yeah, that'd be that's like hardcore thinking. Like you shouldn't even be a waitress at that point. Like what? Like what? That's crazy planning on their part. The mental gymnastics this lady goes through to wonder why her square-headed Quaker oats can be due to, yeah, it's just you don't gotta like destroy people like that. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I can see. Sure. I think the whole point of it is watch out because there's a bunch of fake profiles on dating sites that are just trying to get you to go to the local businesses and then waste your time, and then you end up. What's it say? There's one with all the local cinemas, coffee shops, high streets, and restaurants in my town have been running this scam for about a decade. No way, man. That's crazy. For a decade, though? Why? So any girl can just come up and then say, since you're kind of cute, at least they should have given you a free dessert or something. Like, what? Like, so any girl could just be like, oh, well, I was on this dating app and some guy freaking told me to come here and told me that he stood me up on this date. Can I have a free meal? Anybody could just say that. I guess some people. But how could two people come up with the same thing though? Yeah, she would need some receipts to like prove, like validate that stuff. Some men are just dicks. Yeah, valid. Trick single women to eat a single meal. Once and yeah, probably never come back because of the amount of time you got stood up. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. That's gonna have a bad memory of the restaurant. So why would restaurants want that as a marketing strategy? It doesn't make any sense. So put it in the comments down below if you think that she was trying. Is she like? Is it just her mind making this up? And but then the other girl too. So like she could be just lying. If you think she's straight up just lying, or if like it's true. I feel like that would just be bad publicity for the restaurant, right? I don't understand. And like the restaurant doesn't want to be tied to that memory. You're tied to memories of places, like, and then so now you're just gonna have a bad. The food's gonna taste all bad because you're all sad and stuff and thinking about that. Or I don't think the restaurant's gonna want that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. We gotta do another one. We'll probably do like three. I'll probably restream again since everything is working like later as well. Because I gotta edit this stuff and then throw it up. So the video will probably come out at like 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Yeah, because we have like some other stuff I wanted to hit. And you guys are here watching me do it. No shit. Yeah, that one's crazy. Save that kid's life. Like, what? This one's insane, too. We're gonna hit this.
Brooks, why do you believe Mr. McDonald is your son?
The day he was born, I took her to the hospital. I drove her to the hospital. I was there. I watched him cut her open. I watched him pull my baby out.
Dang.
I watched him cry. They couldn't get him quiet. I told the doctors and the nurse, give me my baby. And I said, E-Man, this daddy. I'm here, baby. And he shot up. And that ran, I knew he was my son from day one.
He knew that there was another man that was
No,
at
I
my
didn't.
house all the time.
No,
That's
I
a
didn't.
lie.
There was another man that was always at your house.
Yes, Your Honor.
You believe that man is your son's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Obviously, we're having a
Obviously.
sexual relationship with him
Yes, Your Honor.
without using any protection.
Yes, Your Honor.
When she told you she was pregnant, there was no doubt in your mind that you were the father?
No. It was one of the greatest days of my life when she told me she was pregnant.
Brooks, you are his father.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good, because, damn.
Thank you.
How's it feel?
Great.
Look at my boy. It's my boy.
It's good that it's like an actual father that honestly cares. You see a lot of them where they aren't trying to have or be like, they're trying to be like, no, that's not my kid. I don't want to have anything to do with that kid. And then this guy, he's actually, stand-up guy. He actually wants to be involved in his kid's life. And then it seems like the mom is making it pretty difficult for that to happen. It's the fact that they're in court anyways, but the kid's already definitely older, so I'm definitely curious as to what brought it on and what made him want to get that paternity test done and then put it on there like that. Yeah, his mom is an absolute POS for trying to separate these two, and the look on the son watching his dad's reaction made me ugly cry. That boy knows without any doubt he has a dad that loves him. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's good to know that in general, right? So, yeah, life can fair. Fair. A supposedly good and loving father has life and family destroyed because some floozy was looking for some extra D. Dang. If they're in court, yeah, something's already happened. She's drug his name through the mud before that previously, And the fact that it's happening this late in the kid's life. Yeah, that kid looked like he was probably like 12 to 14 already. True. Yeah, he's going to be traumatized. He's innocent in all of this, but now knows he was used as a pawn in a spiteful woman's war against his father. Like, damn. Yeah, I guess that doesn't seem fair when you think about it. I mean, full context. But, I mean, it's good that, the dad actually got closure, and then the kid gets closure so he can grow up knowing the facts. Looks like the kid's, 12 to 14 years old, so most likely a little, just became a teenager. Yeah, and even I feel like the dad, even if the dad was like, oh, well, like it was proven that you're not the father, it feels like he would still try to step in. He seems like a good guy that actually really cared. Because, I mean, he still grew up with his father. Hopefully the father was able to be around. At least now he can guarantee that he'll be able to see his son for sure. If the courts don't try to do him dirty afterwards in terms of visitation. Yeah, how do you know you're the father? Yeah. What makes him a dad? Being there. He was there and he loves his son. That's all that matters. Yeah, he's a champion. Yes, that's good. Is he going to get roasted in school? Most likely because they're on TV, but I don't know. Not when it comes like that. Not when it comes like this family stuff. You typically, not from what I've seen, is if family stuff is actually kind of bad, people will like relate that to their own lives. You know what I'm saying? So everybody always has their problems. They're not gonna. I don't feel like they're gonna super bully him with that or get roasted. Especially like, ooh, dude, your dad likes you. Like, are they gonna make fun of him? That your dad loves you so much. God, you're such a loser. Like, what? Like, okay, thanks. Is that a compliment? Or is he gonna go out for his mom? Like, yeah, I guess, sure, I guess so, man. Well, that is crazy though.
Mr. McDonald is your son.
The day he was born, I took her to the hospital. I drove her to the hospital. I was there. I watched him cut her open. I watched him pull my baby out. I watched him cry. They couldn't get him quiet. I told the doctors and the nurse, give me my baby. And I said, E-Man, this daddy. I'm here.
It's crazy. Is his actual name He-Man? He's probably getting more made fun of his name being He-Man. Assuming that's a nickname, right? That was a nickname.
And he shot up. And that ran, I knew he was my son from day one.
He
Day
knew
one.
That there was another man that was
No,
at
I
my
didn't.
house all the time.
That's a
Yeah, why would she say he knew that there was another man at that house? Like what? Like yeah, that's the guy that comes. He's the plumber. You know, like the handyman. Is that who you're talking about? How would I know that there's another man at the house? Like what?
lie.
There was another man that was always at your house.
Yes, Your Honor.
You believe that man is your son's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Obviously, we're having a sexual relationship with him
Yes, Your Honor.
without using any protection.
Yes, Your Honor.
When she told you she was pregnant, there was no doubt in your mind that you were the father?
No. It was one of the greatest days of my life when she
Yeah, that's a strong part. Like there's no doubt in my mind, right? So he already knew the connection was there. But hey, you still got to be worried, right? So sometimes you can have a strong connection, and then you do the paternity test, and if the results don't come out as favorably as it did in this situation, right? So, but I've seen the Maury Show. I've seen a lot of it, daytime television, like 1,000% sure. But yeah, these cases, you tell me what you think in the comments. Like, has that happened to a lot of people? Have you heard that, seen that happen to a lot of people? Are the courts typically fair? Like what you've seen? I definitely want to see and hear from other people as well. Because they're just ripping the mom apart. So, protect this man and his son. Yeah, there's the biggest thing, right? Genetics don't matter if a man truly wants to be a father, right? Because that goes for all the stepdads and even like the stepmoms and all that. If you truly just want to be a parent, or if you're adopted, right, you're going to be a good parent either way. And I feel like that's what this guy would be in that case. But put your comments down below. I want to see what you guys think as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Yeah, it's crazy. I want to see actually like what. Wish my dad. Yeah, sir, no shit. Wish my daddy gave even a fraction of this much of a shit about me. Yeah, man. I feel you on that one. How is this the really weird one? Well, what I'm assuming is the guy couldn't really afford a lawyer, right, for this TV show. And then, like, they pay you to come on to the show. They get you the hotel. And they get you the ride to the courtroom. So, and you get to actually do the case that how you wanted it to be. So that's why. Damn onions. That's a good one though. Nope. Damn, what the hell was that? Oh, you get free $200 to advertise. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Shoot through the sanitation. So Is this? I, I, what do you guys think of this? They printed 8 trillion, gave you 1,400, sent the rest to their friends, and left you with inflation. Say that again. They printed $8 trillion and then gave you $1,400 and sent the rest to their friends and left you with inflation. Damn. Damn. Played. We got played. Shit. Alright, guys. I'm going to get off this stream and I'm going to fix it up a little bit. And then I'll get back on like around 4. It's already been like an hour or so. I think that's good. And then you guys will see the stuff coming out here in a little bit. So on the channel. It's a good remembrance because nobody showed up to the stream. Obviously, what is it? It's 12 a.m. on a freaking Thursday. It's a work day. Should be working or going to school. Study appropriately, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, see you in the next stream. Peace.